not sure what he wants.
Yeah, he just keeps throwing up thumbs up.
I don't know.
I'm following you.
Yeah, there's no way. Are you highlighting varsity?
Yeah.
Subiaco Academy and your Cabot Panthers, we're glad you're here. Please stand and remove your caps for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For the visitors from Subiaco Academy. At guard, junior, number 11, Lee Miller. At forward, senior, number 5, Aaron Roper. At forward, senior, number 4, Nick Saunders. At forward, junior, number 10, Justice Butler. At guard, senior, number 20, Darian Rowe. And now, the starting lineup for your Cabot Panthers. At guard, 6-foot junior, number 0, Brandon Wilson. At guard, 6-foot junior, number 2, Gary Fulton. At guard, 6-foot junior, number 5, Parker Gray. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 13, Colton Rosenbaum.
Let's go, Colton!
And at forward, 6'4" junior, number 33, Tony Griffin. The Panthers are coached by Troy Campbell, assisted by Jarvis Perkins.
Hello and welcome back to another week of Cabot Panther basketball. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Zane Simon, and alongside me is your color commentator,
Quinn Cates.
Your Panthers are still yet to win a game this year with an 0-3 record, but are looking to change that up with a win here tonight.
On the other side of the court, the Subiaco Trojans are coming off a loss to Little Rock Southwest, leaving their record at 1-1.
The Panthers got a new coach hire this year, Troy Campbell, and it hasn't got off to what we thought. The Panthers came off a strong year last year, had a bunch of seniors leave, and it was really the question about this year. So we'll see if the Panthers can get something turned around before conference. That's going to start here tonight. Number 33, Tony Griffin is going to jump for the Panthers. He's going to win it, and it's going to be recovered by Colton Rosenbaum. Number 2, Gary Fulton is going to bring it up the court here for the Panthers. Swings it to the elbow to Gray. Gray is going to bring it back up to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum trying to make his man deflected pass, but Griffin was able to come up with it. Griffin swings it to the corner for Wilson. Wilson is going to mishandle the ball, is going to swing it to the top with Rosenbaum. Clock nearing under 6 seconds. Rosenbaum passes it out to Fulton. Fulton drives, pull-up jumper, and it is no good. Griffin with the offensive rebound. He goes right back up, can't get it to go, and the rebound is off a Trojan. It's going to be Panther ball.
You know, in our past games, Tony Griffin's done a lot of offensive rebounding. We're going to need more of that tonight to beat the Trojans here tonight.
We sure are. As the Panthers, the Trojans come off in a really good #1 seed 4A last year, so they are returning a bunch of players, looking to make another state run this year. As right there, the pass is deflected. Saunders was the one to get it for the Trojans. This is going to be passing number 11, Lee Miller, who's going to take it up the court now. He's going to pass it down low to number 10. Trying to make something happen here. The Panthers, great defense down low. It's going to be Roll with the ball. He's going to get it to Saunders. Saunders fakes the pull-up. He's going to pass it to the corner. Drives Wilson on the coverage. Swings it back up to the top. Contested three. It is no good. Brandon Wilson comes up with the rebound. That was number 4, Saunders, on the three-point attempt. Fulton makes a man miss. Passes it down the corner to Wilson. Wilson looking to pass. He's going to get it to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum's going to fake the drive, pass up to Fulton. Fulton for three. Oh. Just off the front iron. But Gray is going to get the offensive rebound. He's going to get it out to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum to the corner to Wilson. Brandon Wilson drives. Tough finish, and is good.
That's good there. That's what we want to see from him.
We really do. Is the tough drive shows that he's not afraid to go through contact and score, and he can do it as the Panthers put the first points up on the board this game. Griffin deflected the pass out of bounds, and number 15, Wyatt Phillips, is going to check in the game here for Tony Griffin. It's going to be Miller to pass it in for the Trojans. Miller's looking to pass. Running out of time, he's going to get it off. He's going to get it back in the corner for three. Ooh. Off the top of the backboard. Gray passes it up to Phillips. Phillips to the corner to Wilson. Wilson swings it back up top to Gray. Gray regrouping. Coach Campbell getting the play in. Fulton's got it at the elbow. Rosenbaum pump fake. It's going to be guarded. He's going to drive through contact. It's going to be out of bounds on the Trojans. Coach Campbell not too happy with his team, but the Panthers do retain possession with 15 seconds on the play clock.
You know, with Rosenbaum using his size there, really like to see him driving to the basket. Just got the ball a little popped out there at the end.
It was a tough drive, but right here, Phillips down low with it. Phillips is going to have it stripped. The fast break. Miller goes up through contact, and it is good. The Trojans tie the game at 2-all. Fulton trying to catch the Trojans off guard. Rosenbaum's going to have it. He's going to give it to Wilson. Rosenbaum sets the screen. Wilson doesn't take it. He's got Phillips in the corner. Phillips is going to come up to the top. He's going to swing it to Fulton. Fulton drives, passes it to Gray. Gray drives through contact. No foul called. Trojans end up with it. Rosenbaum stripped it.
That's good.
Rosenbaum looking to pass, mishandles the pass, has Wilson in the corner for three. Wilson decides to drive with it. Through contact, wow. Tough finish right there by Wilson.
That's really good from Brandon. Like the turnaround he's had here.
Miller brings it up for the Trojans. Gray guarding him here. Miller's going to swing it to the left, down to the corner to Saunders. Saunders drives, has wide open Miller for three. Just off the back rim, and Gray with the rebound. Rosenbaum brings it up the court, gets it back to Parker Gray. Gray for three. It is good.
You know, he was looking to hit Gary there on the cut down to the basket. Both defenders went with Gary, just popped the three.
Yeah, I mean, you look to pass, and when both the defenders follow the pass, you're wide open. And Gray's a good shooter, just like that, wide open. Might as well take it, and the Panthers are on a 5-0 run here.
It's a great job just knocking it down.
And Wilson, last year he was kind of a shooter. This year, all offseason, he's known to kind of be a shooter, but he has 4 points right now, and both of them have been off tough drives.
Driving to the basket, getting in there with the big guys, and just doing a good job finishing.
And I don't know. I think it kind of caught the Trojans off guard, as Wilson both times he had the ball in the corner, pump fake for 3, and Saunders bit both times, and Wilson said, "I'm going to take this opportunity and go score a tough bucket," and he's done it great. As Miller brings it up the court here, he's going to give it to Roll. He's going to give it back to Miller. Miller down low, tough finish, off the rim. The putback is good. That was number 10, Butler, on the putback. Phillips with it. Phillips swings it to Gray. Gray is going to pass out to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum looking to do something with it. Pass is deflected back to Rosenbaum. Fulton's got it in the corner. Got it to Wilson up top.
Colton Rosenbaum's calling for a one-on-one down there in the paint.
He's wanting it. He thinks he can do it. Gray to the corner. Gray's got 7 here. Gray swings it to Fulton. Fulton for 3 in the corner.
No.
Just off the back rim. Gray, last to touch it, is going to be Trojans' ball on the sideline.
I like that we're getting good shot looks here.
Also like the rebounding for the Panthers.
Yeah.
A lot of missed shots, but I'm okay with the missed shot if the Panthers get the offensive rebound. They've done great there as Phillips intercepted the pass. He gets it to Wilson. Wilson swings it down low to Gray. Gray looked to hit Phillips, but Phillips was guarded heavily. Decided to give it to Fulton. Fulton's going to go back to Gray at the top of the key. Gets to Phillips. Phillips looking to pass. Wilson, top of the key for 3. Off the backboard's no good. Fulton gets the offensive rebound. Phillips gives it to Wilson. Wilson drives. Another tough bucket by Garrett Wilson.
There he is again.
I mean, he has six of the 9 Panther points this game. I mean, the drive has been doing it for him, and they're not stopping it. So why stop it if it's not? Why fix it if it's not broken?
Yep.
There it is.
Exactly.
Oh, what a tough bucket
Good
right
reverse
there.
right there.
Yeah, that was a great layup right there.
Ref's going to stop it for a second to make sure number 4, Aaron Roker, is all right, and he's going to go off the court. So,
yeah, Saunders looked like kind of hurt his knee. Got him a sub in.
oh, wrong name. That's on me.
Fulton brings it up here. Fulton gives to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum pulls the trigger for 3, and it is good. Colton Rosenbaum on the board now for the Panthers as the Panthers take a 12-6 lead. Puts it to the corner. Triple team.
That's good ball
Rolly
movement.
pump fakes, drives just off the mark. Rosenbaum gets it. It's going to be a fast break. Rosenbaum gets it back to Phillips to the top. Drive down low for Parker Gray. Parker Gray with the reverse layup. It is good. Great finish right there by Gray.
A really good pass from Wyatt, too.
Yeah.
Very good vision to see his man cut into the basket.
Yeah, it was a great find. Great setup right there. And Gray just had to finish the bucket, and he did a good job there. Roley has it up top. He's going to give it to Saunders. That was Lee Miller on the drive in the make. Fulton comes up with it now. Fulton gives it to Rosenbaum at the top of the key. Rosenbaum running the play. Wilson called for it. Fulton's got it here now. Fulton directing his men down low. Fulton drives. Mishandled. He's going to be stripped from behind. It's a 2-on-2 situation here. He's got his man. Tough floater, and it is good.
Right in the face of Gary. That was good defense from him. It's hard to knock him there.
Yeah, Darian Rowley made an amazing floater, kind of like a hook, kind of got it right over Fulton. That is going to be out on Garrett Wilson. Coach Campbell thought it went out on number 10, Butler. But
Coach Campbell's going to get in their ear here.
Yeah. Coach Campbell is not afraid to make his voice known.
Nope. Whether it's with the refs or his own players.
Yeah.
He's definitely a vocal coach.
He's definitely a yeller. But Darian Rowley here. He's going to pass it to Miller. Wilson guarding him. He's going to give it down low. Phillips right there. Back to Miller. Miller drives, nowhere to go. He's in the corner now. tries to drive again, finds his man, is no good. Wyatt Phillips with the rebound. That was number 22, Ginnaby.
Wow.
Colton Rosenbaum from way
He
beyond
pulls
the
it from
arc.
the logo.
Yeah.
Way to be aware of the time on the clock. You know, he definitely got it off in time. He's looking for that buzzer beater.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know the time was ending right there, but
Yeah.
I mean, good showing by the Panthers.
I mean, what I really like is that Parker Gray is leading the team right now with rebounds. He's got 4 right now. That's what I've written down at least.
Yeah.
And you just love to see, you know, your guards getting in there, boxing out, doing a little bit of dirty work, and then kicking it out, just running the floor, trying to get those transition points.
I'm really impressed by the Panthers. I know they're kind of more undersized against the Trojans, and they're out rebounding them right now.
Yep.
As Quinn said, Gray with the 4, and everybody else having multiple, and the offensive rebounds has where it's come in handy for the Panthers, as the second attempt has been good majority of the time. And I like to see the drives too. We know this Panther team, they can all shoot the ball. They're all pretty good from beyond the arc, but the drive was my personal question coming into this game this season. Can the Panthers win the paint game, and can they win through tough buckets? And the first quarter, they've done exactly that.
You know, we've got those juniors, you know, really got to step up here coming onto their varsity roster, and we've seen a lot of good coming out of them. So hopefully this carries on into conference and we just see a lot more growth.
And we do, as Miller's going to give it to Rowley. Rowley's going to swing it to Roker. Roker back to Rowley. Rowley gives it right back for 3. Is no good. There's going to be a foul called. Not sure who it's on. We'll find out here in a second.
I think it's on number 15. You know, he went up for that rebound. Yep. They both grabbed for the ball, and just one way or another, Wyatt ended up pulling him down a little bit.
It was on Phillips. That's the first foul of the game. It's been a very physical game, but that being the first foul is kind of surprising. The Trojans get the offensive rebound. Wow. Grayson Kerr with an amazing block.
Yeah, good defense from Kerr there.
Really stuffed them right there. The Panthers now have the ball. Rosenbaum swinging it to Wilson, trying to get something to happen. Love the ball movement here by the Panthers. Kerr finds Phillips, and Phillips is good off the backboard. Great find right there by Kerr. Saw the driving Phillips, got him right, got him a bucket. As Miller now at the top of the key. Miller looking to swing it. He's going to get his man Martin back up to Rowley. Rowley's going to give it to Ginnaby. He's going to swing it back out to Roker. Roker.
Shot clock winding down.
Just off the mark. Wyatt Phillips with a rebound. He's going to get it to Gray. Gray passes the ball up the court. You got Wilson. Wilson drives through contact.
And he gets fouled. That's good.
He's going to go to the line and shoot 2 as the Panthers lead 16-10 with 6 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Tough drive by Wilson there.
Yep.
I'm
really like the toughness to go in there with those big guys. I've already said it before, but now he doesn't get the points on the drive, but he gets a chance to go up here to the free throw line and knock 2 shots down.
Yeah, he does, as that first one was no good. Rosenbaum and Phillips, the 2 rebounders for the Panthers. Wilson's second shot is no good, right of the mark, as the score still remains 16-10. Miller directing traffic. Trojans looking to set up a play and kind of cut this Panther lead down. Is no good. Bunch of people on the floor. Parker Gray with the one-on-one. He finds Wilson. Back to Phillips. Phillips off the backboard. It is good. What a find right there by Wilson. To find Phillips down low. Puts the Panthers up 8 points with the clock nearing 6 minutes. Rowley is going to lob the pass, a very dangerous pass. But he finds his man Miller. Miller's throw it down low. The layup is no good. The Trojans haven't been able to really make anything in this quarter.
Really struggling down there in the paint.
Yeah, they're going to need that to get back in this game. And Kerr's drive
They're going to call a charge on him, I think.
Yep, he's going to get called for a charge. That's the second foul for the Panthers.
Coming to the scorers table, it was Kalen Jackson.
Yep.
And, you know, he's one of those, he's a junior, and he's just looking to make steps forward like the rest of our juniors here on our team.
Miller is going to give it back to Saunders. Good to see Saunders back in the game as he left the game with an injury, but his pass went straight out of bounds as Jackson is going to come in for Kerr now. Parker Gray to bring the ball up here. Gray is going to be carded by Rowley. Gray is going to swing it to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum tries to drive. Great defense by Miller. Going to get it back up to Gray. Gray directing traffic. He finds Phillips in the corner. Phillips guarded by Saunders. Phillips is going to drive to the top of the key, swinging around. He's got Jackson. Jackson fakes the drive, passes it back up to Phillips. Phillips to Wilson in the corner. Wilson pulls it for three. No good. Colton Rosenbaum with the offensive rebound. Rosenbaum's going to give it to Phillips. Back down to Rosenbaum down low. Rosenbaum, tough finish, is no good. And he's going to be charged for the over-the-back penalty. Excuse me, foul. That's the first foul for Rosenbaum this game.
He's in there fighting, man, trying to get those offensive rebounds, and he got one that possession. Just got a little too aggressive there with that second attempt.
Yeah, got a little too greedy. He's trying to get a second one of the possession. Saunders pulls it from three from the wing, and it is good. Nothing but net by Saunders. It's the first points for the Trojans this quarter. Gray brings it up the court. Gray drives. He's going to swing it back to Jackson. Jackson pulls it for three, just off the back rim. So just like that, Wilson tries to get it. Fast break opportunity. Jackson still fighting for it. Colton Rosenbaum goes up there and is going to cause some trouble, make it go out of bounds on the Panthers. Not one person in this arena liked that call.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really physical. I think we'd see a lot more whistles with maybe a different reffing crew.
Yeah, it's been very physical and very little fouls have been called. But Benaby, his shot is no good. Fulton drives. Fulton goes up with it. It is going to be
Grabs
blocked
on
from
offensive
the back.
rebound.
A foul is going to be called. It's going to be called on number 20, Darian Rowley. This is going to be his second, the team's second. Fulton is going to shoot two.
Head to the free throw line.
Yep. I didn't know if it was an shooting foul or not, but I didn't think it was a shooting foul, but the ref said it was.
I think maybe they're saying on that after he grabbed that offensive rebound, he's trying to go back up, and so they're going to credit that with a shooting foul, and Gary's got 2 shots at the line after he just knocked down his first one. So
yeah, as Wilson's 2 free throws were no good. Fulton, his second one is no good, so he's 1 for 2 on the game. Miller brings it up the court now. He's going to swing it to his man down low. Charges, finds number 10, Justice Butler. Butler's layup is good. Tony Griffin coming to the scorers table here. Phillips drives. He's going to pass it back out to Jackson. Jackson mishandles it. Trojans go for it. It is going to be out on the Trojans.
Out of bounds. What way is the ref going to point here?
I think he pointed down to number 3, Tarmo.
It's white ball. Cabot still got it, baby.
As Tony Griffin is going to come in for Wyatt Phillips with 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in this first half. Fulton brings it up the court here. He's going to get it to Wilson on the wing. Wilson's going to give it to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum drives, passes back out to Wilson. Wilson pulls it for 3. It is no good. Trojans are going to get the rebound. He's going to try and make something happen fast. Finds his man down low. Back out to Miller. He's going to fake it. He's going to do a Euro step. Drives in, no good. On offensive rebound is no good. Wilson is going to bring it up here. Coach Campbell is going to call his first timeout of the game with 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Not very happy at what he's seen.
Little frustrated with Tony there. I think he wanted him to chin it, just let the defense back up and then kick it out. Instead, he was a little quick to pass it, and it got tipped a little bit. So I think it scared him a little bit, but now he's going to get in there, drop a play for the next couple minutes here at the bottom of this quarter.
Yeah, I think Griffin went up for the rebound. He kind of had it in a straight, immediately went to dribbling, mishandled it, and just tried to throw it up. And gladly, Wilson was able to come up with it. That could have been extremely bad for the Panthers, but it ended up being good. The Panthers now have possession. Rosenbaum is going to give to Fulton. Fulton, top of the key, he's looking to swing it. He's got Jackson on the wing. Jackson swings it back up to Brandon Wilson. Right back to Jackson. Jackson's going to pull the deep three. It's no good, but Griffin
Tony
right there for the rebound. Wilson pulls it again, just off it.
Look at
Once
Tony.
again, Tony Griffin. 2 offensive rebounds in the same play. Garrett Wilson with the tough finish. He has now at 8 points on the game. Miller's going to pass it to Tarmo. Good find
Good
down
pass
low.
down there, and it's picked off.
Benneby's pass was no good. Wilson with the drive. Fulton goes up. It is no good. The fast break here for the Trojans. It'll be a 2-on-3 situation. Oh, what a block by Colton Rosenbaum. But the putback is good and one. Justice Butler is going to go to the line. The foul is going to be on Kalen Jackson. Parker Gray and Grayson Kerr are going to check into the game now for Jackson and Wilson. Wilson leads the Panthers in points with 8. And Butler leads the Trojans in points with 6 as well.
Yep, that's Brandon Wilson just driving to the basket.
Yeah. The and one is no good. So Gray has it here driving. Dre tries to swing it to the corner. Is no good. This is going to be white ball as it was hit out of bounds by number 3, Gilbert Tarmo.
Coach Campbell's looking at Parker there, just saying go up with it.
Yeah.
Just go up there and score.
Just because there's a man there doesn't mean you can't score. As the pass is picked off. Gray one-on-one. Gray puts his hand up. Is no good. It was number 3, Tarmo, with the layup. Cuts the Panthers lead down to only 2 here with the clock nearing under a minute and a half. Gray drives, has an ISO, goes up.
Wow.
Tried to pass it out, is no good. Threw it right to the Trojan defender as Rosenbaum hit it from behind, and Butler couldn't seem to come up with it.
Couldn't get a handle on it. Now we got Panthers ball going the other way.
I mean, turned a bad thing into good.
Yep.
As Gray's pass was deflected, and the Trojans almost had a scoring drive, but Rosenbaum came in from behind and kind of batted it down, caused some havoc down low. As Tony Griffin's pass went straight to a Trojan. Rosenbaum right down there. That's going to be Lee Miller is going to get the bucket. Your game is now tied at 21 all with under a minute here in the first half. Another turnover.
That's 4 turnovers in the row for your Panthers.
That is not good.
Gonna need to clean things up down there.
The missed block, or excuse me, the dunk. Yeah. Roker drives. Roker.
And they're going to call a charge. Going back the other way.
Great thing to see by Colton Rosenbaum. Once again, not afraid to put his body on the line as he stood in there firm, and Roker was charged for the charge.
You know, right here with the clock winding down, I really want to see Panthers get down here, move the ball around, don't be in a hurry, maybe get an offensive rebound while we're at it, wind down the clock and get a good shot before the half.
I would be ecstatic if the Panthers go into half with the lead, as there is a 2-second difference in between the play clock and the shot clock. As Kerr has it here on the wing, he's looking to pass. He's got Wilson on the wing. Wilson cuts, gonna pass it out to Gray. Gray for 3, just off the rim, no good.
It's a better look than we've been getting.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him for shooting that, but Coach Campbell isn't happy with it.
He's definitely frustrated.
Yeah. Clock nearing under 6 seconds.
And now Subiaco is going to get a shot here before the end.
The drive by Roker. Roker drives. It is good.
And
He's going to be called for a charge.
They get the charge. No bucket.
No bucket.
And it looks like we're going to be going into half. Tied ball game.
0.2 seconds.
0.2 on the clock.
Let's see who Rosenbaum gets it to, and it's just going to have to be a fast bucket.
Surely we don't try anything crazy here, right? Yeah.
Yep. So your Panthers are all tied up at 21 going into half, and we'll be back after halftime.
Train of thought there for a minute. Also, I gotta quit trying to.
Okay. So I figured I would do it at halftime instead of.
Is yours? Wait, are they muted or not? No.
You don't have to. Are y'all pretending? Y'all do one looking and then y'all can pretend. Okay, now y'all can pretend like you're looking. Got it. Assignment.
Hello and welcome back to Cabot Panther basketball. Your Panthers and Trojans are tied at 21 all. The Panthers are going to start off the second half with the ball here. Parker Gray bringing it up the court. He's going to get Wilson at the top of the key. Wilson goes to drive, mishandles the dribble. It's just like that. Wilson's going to travel, and it's going to be Trojan ball.
I thought it was an interesting look seeing Brandon Wilson posting up right there. Some kind of play design that they must have had scripted for the first half, or second half, excuse me, and just didn't execute right there.
Yeah, Coach Campbell kind of looked a little disappointed, but great find right there by Miller. He finds Saunders down low at the basket, and Saunders puts it in for two. Trojans take a 2-0 lead.
Looked like he was looking for the alley-oop there.
Yeah. Couldn't get the dunk, but he was good enough to get the layup. As Gray mishandles the ball, Fulton drives. He's going to get out to Griffin. Griffin is going to try and go up, but he's going to be called for the charge. That's a great find by Wilson, but Griffin just went lowered his shoulder right into a Trojan's chest. You can't do that.
When he has those feet set, they're going to call that a charge every single time.
Yeah.
Really good find there.
Roker finds Rowley. Rowley's three-point is no good. Fulton up front, kind of not the best pass decision, trying to get Gray as it was a steal for the Trojans. Trojans mishandle the ball. Got a fast break. He gets Gray up front. Gray with the layup. Just good. Ties the game at 23 all.
Gets it in there.
Parker Gray with the fast break finish. Miller right here with the ball. He's going to pass it to Rowley. Rowley's going to hit Roker. Back down to the corner. Swings it up top to Saunders. Saunders swings it to Butler. Butler is going to get it to... Oh.
Tony, get a rebound.
Rebound, no good. The third attempt is good. Justice Butler.
Tony was in there battling for it, just couldn't really get a handle on it.
Yeah, the Panthers.
And in the end, Subiaco got a hand on it and put the points in.
Nobody could really seem who to come up with the ball, but the Trojans were able to do it. And the Panthers now have it. Gray shoots for three, and it is good. Your Panthers are going to take the first lead of the half, 26-25.
It's Parker Gray's second three of the game. Both of them been from a pretty good distance.
Yeah, Saunders trying to do the same, and it is good.
Answers right back.
Great answer right there by Saunders as the Panthers only had the lead for 10 seconds. The Trojans took right back what they thought was theirs. Gray was stripped. One-on-one with Colton Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum jumps up, blocks it. It is going to fall in for two. Your Panthers down 4 points now, just like that. The momentum has changed. Coach Campbell not happy with how his team has come out from half, and he's going to call a timeout. I mean, late in the second quarter, the Panthers kind of fell off with 5 turnovers, gave the Trojans the opportunity to tie the game. They did, and coming out of half, I was expecting the Panthers to kind of try and limit the turnovers, but it hasn't really happened.
Yeah, just got to be a little more efficient with the ball. Getting a little too lackadaisical with it, and those have led to turnovers, which Subiaco has then gone down and cashed in for points. So just got to be more efficient here in the second half if we want to continue to be successful.
Yeah, the Panthers kind of not making the best decisions, passing the ball, and the Trojans taking advantage of the fast break opportunities that they've had. That's why they're up 4 here and kind of dominating the second half already. But Gray is going to drive. He finds Kerr in the corner. Kerr is going to go for it. He's going to swing it back out to Gray. Gray, pump fake, drives. Got to Wilson. Rosenbaum right now shoots from 3. We're on the wing. Tony Griffin in there. Wasn't able to come up with it this time. Miller gets it. Passes it way up. Colton Rosenbaum went for the ball, but he got too much of Aaron Rooker. It's going to be his second foul of the game. As Parker Gray leading the team in points with 10.
started running low on time there on the inbound.
Yeah. Gets the ball down low. Tough finish, no good. Grayson Kerr. It is going to be off on him. Coach Campbell not happy with the call, making his voice heard. Miller is going to pass it in for the Trojans. Miller finds his man way up top. He pulls up for 3, and it is good. Aaron Rooker with his first points of the game. He's been shooting a lot this game, hasn't got any to fall, but right there gets his first one to fall, and it comes at a crucial time. Wilson in a bit of trouble, looking to get rid of it. He gets Rosenbaum almost stolen. Grayson Kerr right here. Kerr is going to be fouled. Foul is going to go on number 10, Justice Butler.
Looked like he might have rolled his ankle there while he was going up for the ball. It looked kind of awkward, and he's walking off limping a little bit, but he is going to stay in the game, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to toughen it out. Stay in there. As the Panthers are down 9 points now. Or excuse me, 7. Gray looking to make something happen. He's kind of got an ISO here.
And that's just really good defense from number 11 there.
Lee Miller.
That was Lee Miller.
Did a great job. Stole it. Justice Butler with the putback is good. Brings the Panthers, or excuse me, the Trojan lead up to 9 now.
Just turning those turnovers into transition points, and that's really what the Subiaco Trojans have been capitalizing on this early here in the second half.
All right there, Griffin's pass went out of bounds just over the head of Parker Gray. Number 34 enters the game for the Panthers, Bryce Green. Saunders now with the ball. Saunders goes down to Butler. Butler pulls up for the jumper. Is no good. Saunders with the offensive rebound. Kerr thought he got all ball, but the ref said, no, you got some hand there.
If you see here on defense, Cabot's in a 2-3 zone. Right there, the key to beating that is hit the man in the middle. People are going to collapse on that and then kick it out, and that's exactly what Subiaco is doing here. And if you see here, they got it down to the paint. Leads to a foul, and now they're shooting free throws.
Yeah, great job. Pretty good adjustment by the Trojans here to realize the Panthers are running the zone. And they've capitalized on it as they have the opportunity to go up 10 here. As Wilson Phillips and Jackson come in the game for the Panthers. The second free throw is no good. Jackson's going to bring the ball up the court here. He's got Kerr. Kerr drives. He's going to stop. He's going to look to pass it. Kind of in some trouble. He's going to get to Jackson. Jackson over to Green. Green down to Phillips. Phillips gets Kerr top of the key. Grayson Kerr is going to be called for the travel.
He wanted to drive, realized it was a little too late, tried to pick it up, and by then they popped him with the travel.
Yep. Didn't dribble before he took that third step. Was called for it. Miller bringing the ball up the court now for the Trojans. He's going to find Roker down the corner. Back to Miller. Miller's going to get to Saunders. Saunders pump fakes, drives. No good. Roker for a second three of the game. It is good.
Subiaco's got quite a bit of momentum, and we're going to get a timeout call. Maybe try and kill a little bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, the Panthers haven't been able to get anything going on offense, as they've only scored 5 points. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. I mean, the Panthers need to find something.
Yeah, that's Coach Campbell's in there drawing up a play right now. Just got to be more efficient offensively. You know, defensively we're doing fine, but when we turn the ball over, they're really executing on those transition points, and that's what's leading to a lot of the problems here. Is, you know, Subiaco's gone up. They've scored 12 points here in the second quarter or second half.
I was really hoping that Parker Gray's made three was gonna possibly switch things up for the Panthers, but it hasn't really had any effect.
No, not yet.
As I'm looking to see if Wilson is gonna get back into his drive. If he can get back into driving the ball down low It's going to collapse the Trojan defense, and that's going to open up more passing and shooting attempts to get the Panthers back in this game as they're down 12 points.
100%. What I'm excited to see here is sophomore Bryce Green. Some of you may know Amar, that's his little brother. And, you know, he's a young guy. We want to see some success out of him, see if we can get some momentum back here in this third quarter.
Yeah, let's hope to see if Bryce Green is going to be the game changer. As Green mishandles the snap, he's double teamed. He's going to get it out to great find to Kalen Jackson. Jackson puts it off the board.
He got trapped, but it was a really good find there to get out of it.
Yeah, Green was under immense pressure, was able to get it off just in time. This would be a charge.
They call a charge.
And just like that, the Panthers only down 10 with possession. That's going to be a third foul on Darian Rowley for the Trojans. As Jackson brings it up, pressure met him at half court. Miller is going to get to Phillips. Miller is going to deflect. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Phillips jumps, blocked.
And we get a call from the ref on the baseline.
I don't know. I thought he got all ball, but
as you can hear, other Panther fans don't agree with that one either.
You're terrible.
As Phillips agreeing with these Panther fans, thinking he got all ball, but he keeps his composure, not going to argue it. The first free throw is no good. Darian Rowley at the line for the Trojans.
Over at the table, we got number 21. That is Gregory Martin Jr. He's going to come get number 20 as he's got 3 fouls, trying to get him out of foul trouble here.
Yeah, as the Trojans extend their lead to 11. Green is going to bring the ball up to court here, looking to run a play. He's going to be met at half court by Martin Jr. Braden Wilson is going to be called for the travel. Pump fake, went to drive, took one too many steps. Miller brings up the court. Green is going to meet him at half court.
Here Coach Campbell yelling, "Who are you guarding?" Look back, and the Panthers are out of that 2-3 zone. They're back into straight man. See if that defensive change can just spark something.
Roker is going to be called for the travel. Panther fans happy to see it's being called both ways. The Panthers have the ball possession with 1:38 remaining. Green is going to be met at half court by Martin Jr. Green is going to be stripped by Saunders. Saunders has open lane. Phillips right there. Phillips is going to strip it. Oh, Martin Jr.
They're going to get number 21 Martin Jr. with the block there as he wasn't in position. His feet weren't set, and they're going to go Panther ball going the other way.
Yeah, he was coming in really hot. Just ran right into Green. And the ref, that was one of the easiest calls the ref could have made.
For sure.
It's the first foul on Martin Jr. Jackson with it here. He's going to swing it down low to Phillips. Phillips comes up looking to pass. He's going to get Wilson at the top of the key here. He's going to get it back to Kalen Jackson. Jackson drives in the middle of the lane, mishandles it. Body's on the floor. It is going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Trojan possession.
You know, here in this third quarter, these refs have really tightened up the whistle. It in the first half, you know, you see a lot of bodies on the ground, a lot of physicality, and you know, in this second half, in this third quarter, they've really tightened up the whistle. We got a lot more foul calls.
At the first quarter, there wasn't one foul called, but in the second quarter, they kind of tightened up. In this second half, they've really gotten on to the Panthers and Trojans. We're playing too rough. They're finally calling it. It's kind of been the game changer. Phillips gets to Jackson. Jackson at corner three. Makes the man slip. And it is good.
Pump fake to the corners. He had Brandon Wilson sitting ready for the shot. Had the defender slipping and sliding all over the place.
Saunders throws down to Martin Jr. Jackson blocks it. The putback is no good, but the third attempt is good. That's Butler. Kalen Jackson brings the ball up the court for the Panthers. He's going to get it back from Phillips. Colton Rosenbaum is telling him, go, Jackson, go. Jackson steps back, gets both the people to jump.
And he laced it right there at the quarter.
What a play. Jackson pump fake, got both Miller and Martine Jr., and just like that, the Panthers are right back in this game, only down 7.
Double covered, had them both jumping. You know, that's the momentum spark that we needed. Hopefully we can carry that forward into the fourth quarter and, you know, try and get something going, get some points going our way, and cut into this deficit as the Panthers are down 34-41.
As right there you saw it, Jackson kind of had both of them jumping, just went straight up, kind of the lob three, drained it as he has 8 points. Him and Wilson, both the leaders for this Panther team. Also, we haven't seen a lot of Parker Gray.
No.
After that three-pointer in the third quarter, he hasn't really played too much.
You know, I think Coach Campbell got a little frustrated with those turnovers. That's when Bryce Green came in the game, and him and Brandon Wilson, Kalen Jackson, they were really running the show.
Yeah, as Gray is the leading scorer for the Panther team this game, and he does have 10. But Wilson and Green both with 8.
Here I want to see some more of what Brandon Wilson was doing in the first half. He was doing a really good job getting to the basket, and he was just balling, doing a really good job of just getting in there, putting the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah, I want to see Wilson do his drive once again, and Green doing a great job. And just keep doing what he's doing. Wilson get back into his groove, and if the Panthers can do that, I think the Panthers are going to be able to come out with the win. But Green drives, mishandles it. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds on the Panthers. Wilson thought it hit off a Trojan, so he let it go out. The rest said nope, it hit off Green. So it's going to be Trojan ball with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the game.
You know, you may have seen Bryce Green, the young guy, getting in there, kind of struggling to handle the ball a little bit, but I think hard foul.
There's going to be a foul. Wyatt Phillips hit Aaron Rooker on the face. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
As I was saying, I just think the confidence in Coach Campbell for Bryce Green to stay in the game, despite, you know, his struggles to hold on to the ball, I think that just means a lot in his confidence in him as a young player.
Yeah, Green's kind of his inexperience is kind of showing just a tad bit, but him staying in the game, I mean, he doesn't have any points, but he's kind of been bringing the ball down the court for the Panthers, kind of leading this team. And glad to see the confidence in the young man, keeping him in there. Coach Campbell's trying to keep him in there. He's going to find his groove one of these days. And once he finds it, he is going to be on fire. It gets it to Wilson. Wilson's went for it. It's going to be out of bounds on Rooker. That was Chris Scroggins on the pass. Green is going to pass it in now for the Panthers.
He goes into Brandon. Let's see Brandon get down here and get in the paint.
Wilson's going to swing it to Jackson. Jackson being tightly guarded by Miller. He's going to find Scroggins at top of the key. Scroggins tries to get the pass to Wilson. It's going to be no good.
Got tipped right there.
As the Trojans have locked down on defense. They've done a great job this second half. Saunders gets it. He's trying to find his man Rocker down low. Saunders drives, tough bucket finish.
Hard foul. I think they're going to put that one on Chris Scroggins.
Yeah, they're going to get him for the block. As Saunders went in for the drive and Chris didn't have his feet set. So Saunders is going to go to the line for 2 here. His first one is good. Puts the Trojans up 9. Saunders has 11 points on the game. His second one is no good, so he's 1 for 2 on free throws there. Green bringing it up the court, looking to make something happen. He's going to get it back to Phillips. Phillips got Scroggins down low. Scroggins, great finish.
That's a really good pass from Wyatt.
Yeah, great find, great finish by Phillips to Scroggins.
The kind of ball movement we need.
Yeah, we do. As Green tightly guarded, he drives right past. This is going to be and 1. Justice Butler is going to go to the line for the possible 3-point play. Brandon Wilson went up a little too strong, didn't get much ball.
A little more body than ball.
Yep. And
wow. And they're going to call a lane violation, no basket, Panthers ball. They say the shooter crossed the line before the ball hit the rim, and we're going the other way. Basket doesn't count.
Wilson brings it up the court now. He's going to get it to Phillips at the top of the key. Phillips down low to Jackson.
There's
Jackson
another good
with
pass.
a great put up.
Wyatt Phillips is finding him really well right now.
Miller brings it up the court. Green right in his face. Going to get to Sanders. Sanders needing some help. Finds his man down low.
No foul.
Tough finish right there by Miller. Miller's going to get it to go. As Jackson finds Scroggins in the corner. Scroggins back to Phillips. Phillips to Wilson. Wilson drives. He's going to go up. No bucket.
Foul on the floor.
Is going to be on number 4, Saunders.
Got the hold.
First foul of the game. Be number 20, Darian Rowley, is going to come into the game now for Tarmo. Chris Scroggins to pass it in. Scroggins finds Phillips down low. Phillips goes up through contact, is no good. And here come the Trojans driving. He's going to drive Green. Tried to set up for the charge, but the Trojans didn't go for it. The bucket is good. Trojans go up 11. Scroggins drives, pulls it back out, finds Jackson on the wing. Wing takes a dribble, pulls up for three, and it is good. Kalen Jackson single-handedly taking over this game for the Panthers. He has 13 points now.
And I believe he's gone 3 for 3 from 3.
Yeah, he has. The Panther crowd trying to get behind this team.
There we go.
Open, wide open man down low. He's got Phillips. Phillips, no good. It's going to go out of bounds on the Trojans as Green kind of forced the pass. Luckily, the Panthers do retain possession.
It's just a good thing Bryce did get a hand on that, you know, at least giving us a shot at those transition points.
Yeah, and Green and Scroggins are going to come out of the game.
Rosenbaum and Gray check in.
Yep. Trojans coach asking what happened. A little confusion. Refs are getting it straight, making sure both coaches know.
You know, I think Subiaco's coach right now is arguing that they didn't touch the ball down there. It should be their ball, but it most definitely went off of number 4 down there, Sanders, and we're going to have Cabot ball down here on the baseline coming out of this timeout.
Yeah, Green couldn't get the successful pass, but Phillips kind of threw it off Saunders, and it went out of bounds on him. So the Panthers are going to get the ball down low under the basket. Down 8 points. The Panthers have their top 2 scorers and playmakers in the game with Gray and Rosenbaum. Looking to change momentum of this game and possibly take the lead. Gray trying to find somebody. He's going to find Jackson in the corner. Jackson pulls it straight immediately. That one isn't good. He's going to get his own offensive rebound.
Goodness.
There's going to be a foul
Went
called.
down there to go get the steal.
Yeah. It was number 20, Darian Rowley, charged with the foul. The clock just goes under 5 minutes here remaining in the game. Gray is going to pass it, and he finds Rosenbaum in the corner. Rosenbaum pulls it for 3.
Bang.
It is good.
There we go.
Colton Rosenbaum narrows the lead.
We're heating up. See the Panthers down here. They're getting back into that man defense.
Yep, just what they're good at. Miller tries to hit
Throws it out
Saunders,
of bounds.
no good. Panther ball. And the crowd is right behind these Panthers. The momentum is all the way on the Panther sideline.
Let's go, Pete!
Parker Gray bringing the ball up here. He's going to be met at half court by Rowley. Rowley, tough defense.
Yep.
He's going to be called for the block.
He's getting in there with the body too much. He's sliding his feet, not really using the hands, but
yeah,
a little too much sticking his chest out. And 100% I agree with that call by our official here.
That is going to be his 5th foul of the game. So he is going to foul out.
Wow.
Possibly. Yep,
Yeah.
he fouled out of the game, so he is going to exit the game.
He'd been in foul trouble, and you know, he's playing good defense, sliding his feet and getting lateral, but just a little too much with the body there, and it was the right call. Now checking in for the game is Gilbert Tarmo.
That's
Ref,
going to be ref's time.
ref from the baseline is going my time. Not sure what
That
that
was-
was about.
Pretty good for the Panthers as they didn't really have a play in. And here it is. Wilson's going to get Gray in the backcourt. Gray drives, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson looking to make something happen. He's going to back out. Swings it to the left. Finds Phillips on the wing. Phillips gets Jackson down low. Back
Wow.
to Rosenbaum.
No look
Rosenbaum
pass.
pulls it for three. Oh, and it is no good.
Wow.
Oh, tough defense by the
Goodness
Panthers.
gracious.
Brandon Wilson is going to be called for the hold. That is Wilson's third foul.
How about the no-look pass from Kalen Jackson? Driving in there, knew he had a player in the corner and a player up on the wing. Throws it over his shoulder, no look to the wing.
Yeah, I felt both the Trojan defenders following him. Knew Rosenbaum was open right behind him. Just amazing pass. Rosenbaum couldn't finish the play off. It is just okay as the clock narrows under 4 minutes here. Gray in coverage on Miller. Miller is going to get to Saunders on the wing. Saunders is going to back it up. 15 seconds on the play clock. Saunders drives. He's going to be charged for the block. It's going to be Kalen Jackson. That is the Panthers' fifth foul of the game. Or excuse me, fifth of the quarter. So he's going to shoot two now. As the Panthers now do enter bonus. So any foul the Panthers commit now is going to be 2 shots for the Trojans. Or excuse me, 1 shot until we get in the double bonus. Saunders is going to shoot the free throws. The first one is good for Saunders. Puts the Trojans up 6 points. Saunders' second is good.
Gets a good bounce.
Saunders couldn't get the second one last time. He gets the second one to fall this time. Gray met at half court. He's going to drive, looking to pass. He finds Brandon Wilson in the corner. Wilson for three.
Oh, my goodness.
Toilet balled out. Pass it way up court. He's got Butler. Butler, tough finish. Or excuse me, that was Roker.
Really good find by Lee Miller.
And
Advance
just like-
it all the way up the floor.
Yeah, just like that. The Trojans up 9 with possession now with 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Miller's going to get it right back to Butler. Butler is going to get it to Roker. Roker brings it up. He's going to be double covered.
Start getting some traps in there.
Miller down low. He's going to get Saunders. Phillips knocked
Wow.
it out. Colton Rosenbaum on the
Good rebound.
great rebound. Phillips down low. He's got Phillips right there. Or excuse me, Gray. Gray is going to be blocked. No fouls called. Ref saw all ball. He'll be double covered in the backcourt.
And it works.
This is going to force a bad pass. This is going to be Panther ball on that side of the court.
Start going with that press. Put a little too much pressure on them, and they just throw it away.
Force the bad pass. Rosenbaum is going to get it in the backcourt. Looking to put some points on the board.
There's
Running
a hard
play.
foul.
Yep, Saunders came too hard forward. It's going to be a second foul of the game. Or excuse me, yes ma'am. Excuse me, of the game. Not sure why I said yes ma'am. Wilson's going to bring it out for the Panthers. Wilson looking to pass it in. He's going to find Gray in the backcourt. Gray heavily guarded up front by Martin Jr. Gray looking to pass, finds Phillips at the top of the key. Phillips tries to swing it to Jackson, no good. Get Wilson for three on the wing, just short, be no good. Miller bringing it up the court now. Miller tries to hit Martin under the basket, went right through his hands. The Trojans coach not very happy. Poor time management by the Trojans.
Need to go down here and score. Points would be big here.
The Panthers running out of time to make a comeback. Gray with it here. Gray swings it to Jackson at half court. Jackson, Rosenbaum sets the screen. He's gonna get it now. Rosenbaum pump fake. Tries to find Gray down low. Gray pulls up for a three on the wing. No good. Panthers can't seem to let a three fall. And turnover. Wyatt Phillips with it. Phillips finds Wilson in the corner for three. A foul was
I
called.
think they're going to say it's a block down there on number 21.
That's what
That's
they're going to
Gregory
do.
Martin Jr.
And the Panthers go to the line as both teams are in the bonus. This is where the Panthers could take the lead at the free throw line.
Going to have to cash in on these points here.
Yeah. This is where the foul game comes into play, as the first one's good by
There we
Will
go.
Phillips. Phillips to shoot the second one. The second one is good, cuts the lead down to 7. Double guarded. You're trying to trap him. He's gonna find a man down low. The pass couldn't be received. Phillips gets it up to Rosenbaum on the wing. Rosenbaum drives.
Oh, but it
gonna
got
be
tipped away.
Trapped. The Trojans are gonna call timeout.
Trojans, 30 seconds out. Make that a full time.
The Trojans are gonna take a full timeout here. I mean, the Panthers, I like the press.
Yeah, for
I'm a
sure.
big
Like
fan
the
of
press, and it's time for it. We got to put some pressure on them, try and get some turnovers. And in the same way that Subiaco was converting on turnovers, going down there and cashing in on that, we need to do the exact same. And so, you know, we just need to get down there, you know, put pressure on them, get them to throw it out of bounds, you know, maybe dive on a loose ball and then go score.
Yeah, the Trojans have kind of taken over the turnover game as they're turning it over left and right. The Panthers doing an amazing job on defense, forcing those turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them. And they need to get the threes to fall a little more. They're not afraid to shoot the three, but haven't had a made three in a long time.
Yeah.
And hopefully Jackson, Gray, or Rosenbaum, or even Wilson, any of those 4 guys can just get it to fall.
You
The
know,
Panthers are right back in the game.
another thing I want to see Tony Griffin back in there. You know, those 4 guards that you just said, they do a great job shooting the 3 ball. And then I like Tony Griffin getting in there rebounding. So if we don't make a 3, he grabs that rebound and kicks it right back out. That's I mean, if I'm Coach Campbell, that might be something that's going through my head right now.
Yeah, and the Panthers this game without Raycon Winningham, excuse me. Not sure why he's out. Just realized he was out. He's played the last 3 games. It's going to be double coverage. Gray right there. Miller has it. Trying to force turnover.
There it is.
Colton Rosenbaum did an amazing job, but the Trojans come up with it. Saunders down low. Going to be charged for a block. Kaylin Jackson. It is going to go for the 3-point try. It's going to be Saunders.
You know, that's Saunders' 15th point of the game. So
Yeah, Saunders.
he's doing a really good job tonight.
He really has. Is no good for the 3-point play. Panthers down 9. Need something on this drive. The clock under a minute. Gray, Coach Campbell telling Gray to charge, get something to work. Gray has Wilson open, didn't get it, turns the ball over. And Butler's gonna slow down, then charges for the layup, is good. Goes up 11. And this game kind of feeling out of reach now. Rosenbaum pulls up quick for 3. No good.
Offensive rebound by Brandon.
Wilson.
Another rebound by Rosie.
Rosenbaum. Another offensive rebound. Jackson for 3. No good. Jackson gets it again. It's the 5th offensive rebound.
Keep it going.
Parker Gray's no good. And the play clock is
2 on
off. And that is going to be
They're going to dribble it out.
Yep. As your final score here from Panther Stadium. The Trojans 57, the Panthers 46. Your Panthers, the boys Panthers are going to travel to Bentonville West on the 25th of November, and the girls are going to play at home against Bentonville this upcoming Thursday. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good night, and as always, go Panthers.
Go Panthers.